The Phoenix Police Department has suppressed our story. Give me a moment to persuade you to share this video. This is a first-hand account and official reports uncovering a severe, systematic, corrupt system in the Phoenix Police Department, including unlawful documentation, destroying evidence, prejudice, shooting people for sport, and intimidating their victims.
Today, we are announcing that the Justice Department is opening an investigation into the city of Phoenix and the Phoenix Police Department.
These coins have been passed around for years, but Phoenix PD and Chief Jerry Williams did nothing about it until we exposed the coin for the world to see. Only then did the city admit that it was a problem and order an outside investigation.
They threw flash grenades and shot my unarmed son at an elementary school without announcing who they were or getting out of their unmarked vehicle. This caused my son to have a pseudo-aneurysm, which led to a stroke. The police targeted my son's genitals because they are rewarded by other officers if they manage to hit their target in the nuts.
Digging deeper into these challenge coins we exposed.
They were owned, shared, and sold by Phoenix police officers celebrating shooting a protester in the groin.
They didn't give him any demands. They didn't say stop, freeze with the police. They simply threw flash grenades out of their vehicle and then they shot him. They shot him in the heart and they shot him near his genitals, and they were just trying to inflict pain. That was the purpose. They were trying to inflict pain.
There is a well-documented problem with racism in law enforcement, and a tolerance of far-right extremism is also emerging. We obtained this video showing an unidentified Phoenix sergeant chatting with members of a known hate group and then bragging about the coin.
Mr. Love.
They made a challenge coin. It says good night, left nut.
Good night, left nut.
The coin's back says, "Make America Great Again, one nut at a time."
Officers unlawfully signed a waiver so that the paramedics would release my son into their custody instead of giving him the medical attention that he needed. The police destroyed all evidence of them attacking my son, even though they had him in custody for over 7 hours. I attempted to report this, but I was told that my son was never in police custody. An hour later, the same officers in question showed up at my house to intimidate me.
More than 100 active Phoenix police officers on the Brady list. The Brady list tracks officers with past lies, crimes, and misconduct that need to be disclosed to defendants. It's a big number, so ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskuping sat down with Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams, and attorneys say how the chief did respond shows she has, quote, no idea about how the Brady system works.
In 1963, the Supreme Court ruled in the landmark case Brady v. Maryland, police and prosecutors are required to give you all of the evidence, even if it hurts their case.
This precinct has the most police-involved shootings in the United States of America. They attempted to pin an unrelated crime on my son. There has been an investigation opened by the Department of Justice, but no one has reached out to me. Even though this story has been suppressed, I'm still here and Dion lives. Please take the required time to share this video. Finding your heart to donate to Dion Lives.
We found that the evidence here warrants a full investigation. If an appropriate remedy cannot be achieved through agreement, the Attorney General is authorized to bring litigation to secure an appropriate injunctive remedy.
Phoenix is the 5th largest city in the country, but it actually has more police shootings than New York, than LA, than Houston, or Chicago.
The city had the most officer-involved shootings in the country. 2018 was the most violent year on record for Phoenix police, with 44 police shootings.
This is an epidemic of police violence, and we have to speak to it.
New York City Police Department, the largest in the nation, had just 17 officer-involved shootings last year.
Has any other city experienced 44? Trust me, no.
That's how rampant this is.
The Phoenix Police Department has a history of aggression. The national report also points to an increase in use of force incidents with no guns involved.
It should be clear that they are wielding their power with reckless abandon. This must stop.
Dion Humphrey, he was shot in the chest with a rubber bullet by Phoenix police.
You only have partial functionality in his heart at this point.
Police say an ATF agent mistakenly identified him.
And it was learned that he was not in fact Khalil, but he was Dion.
So they immediately realized that Dion was not the person that they were looking for.
Nevertheless, Dion was taken down to Phoenix Police Headquarters where he was interviewed.
But they decided to hold him for hours when he was in need of the medical attention.
On an unrelated investigation.
There's so many holes in what officials and what the police are telling us.
They used a flashbang, and when Dion started running, they hit him with a rubber bullet.
These tactics show the disregard for for our people. We can't allow them to continue to do this.
They were just trying to inflict pain.
Once again, this speaks to the disrespect and disregard that they have for our lives. We must hold the police accountable. It is critically important for everyone who is watching this program. Assist us in getting the word out about what happened. People worldwide are asking for justice for Dion Humphrey. Know that we must stand. Get the story out. You are part of this struggle. You are part of the fight. You are going to be a tool, an element of justice. Talk about this case. Share this video. You had better be sure that the Humphrey family is not giving up.